you want to look and see who is that pretty girl? This is Miss Pink Girl. Let's move back here and sit down, babe. And she is an F1B Bernedoodle from Clementine and Theodore's litter. She's now 8 weeks old, and she is the smallest in the litter, always has been. She weighs 8 pounds, 3 ounces right now. I'm expecting her adult weight to be between 30 and 40 pounds when she's fully grown. And this girl is, should we tell them all about your pretty colors? Huh? What do you think? She is what we call traditional tricolor because she's got the black face, and then she's got a white muzzle, white blaze, and then she's got white tuxedo, so all along her chest here, and then also on the tips of all of her paws and the very tip of her tail here. And then she's got just a little bit of what we call Swiss kiss in the Bernese world, right on the back. And she also has tan points. That's what makes her the tricolor. So she's got tan on the front of all of her legs, and then, I know I'm holding you so weird, and then just a little bit on her eyebrows and a little bit here on the sides of her cheeks. So this girl's coat right now is just a really nice light wave, but it will, when she gets her adult coat, which is usually around 6 months old, it's gonna wave up a little bit more and turn into possibly a little bit of a loose curl, but it will be very, very loose, not tight like the poodle's coats, but one of those loose, wavy, almost curly coats. So her grooming needs are gonna be pretty regular for one of our Bernedoodles, which is about every 8 weeks. Maybe a little bit longer, just depending on how you want to keep her coat. If she's getting shaved down in between, then you can go longer as the hair is growing out. But she will, just like all of our Bernedoodles. The reason that we love their coats so much is because they have hair that keeps on growing like ours does. So if it's not getting brushed, it will mat. So her hair will need to be brushed through all the way down to the skin on a regular basis, which just depends again on how long. The longer the coat, the more brushing it's actually going to need, and then also depending upon the weather. If she's getting wet a lot or getting into stickers and things like that, then a little bit more often as well. But usually you can get by about once every week, but to keep it that way just between your grooming. Her physical at the vet was great. Everything came out completely normal and clear, so there wasn't anything there that was a concern. Everything looks normal and good. We're always happy to hear that. And no parasites. We test for a few different kinds just to make sure, because puppies can get it. It's pretty easy as they're building their immune system. So she's good to go there. And her energy level is medium. You're getting a little bit more comfortable. She was at first excited. We're out in the barn right now. She's watching the horses past the camera. So she's a little excited now. She's like, I don't know. She's met them a few times, but it's a little bit different when they get up close. So medium, yes, medium energy level. She she's really funny. She reminds me a lot, and she looks a lot like her grandma, Ellie Jean, who's our Bernese mountain dog. That's Clementine's mom. Because one, she looks like her with her coloring, and she also has some of the cute freckles that Ellie has. But also her temperament is quite a bit like Ellie's, where she's just happy-go-lucky, everything's fine, she gets along with everybody and everything. And then she'll just have a few moments every once in a while where all of a sudden she realizes, oh, there's something else going on here, and she'll get just a little bit concerned and a little bit of like a little quick fright, and then she'll stop, sit back, look at it for a while, and then decide, okay, everything's okay. So that's something that she has done as I've done the temperament testing with things. She was pretty much everything I did, she was like, oh, did the normal startle, wasn't too sure about it. And then once she was able to sit back and watch for a little bit, then she warmed up to it and she went to everything to go check it out and see what was going on, which is really great. That's something I like to see. She's very playful, very happy, very loving, loves to hug. She's one of those that likes to put both of her paws up around your neck. And she loves to cuddle, yes, and in fact, she's like, okay, let's do it right now. She also is really fast. She has been the quickest as far as our training sessions have gone at picking stuff up. So much that sometimes she kind of gets it in her mind. You know, once we were doing the box game, I think she was a little bit frustrated with me when I stopped doing that, because she's like, I figured this out. I know if I just walk over and sit on this box lid, I get treats. So then the next time that I was working with her and put her into the area that she's used to working in, she looked everywhere for that box. And it was almost like she was a little bit frantic, like, oh no, where is it? But what I wanted her to start doing was to start manding for me, which is just sitting calmly and then giving me good eye contact to be able to get the treat. And so, hi, sweetie. It was just really cute that she had it in her mind for sure, figured out what we were supposed to do. And when I changed it up, she did this little bit of, oh no, what do I do? Because she loves, again, just like her grandma, Ellie Jean, she loves to please. She loves to figure out what her people want. And so she's very, very conscious, very aware of her environment and trying to figure out what that is and check it out. So that makes it really great for learning, because she's paying super good attention to her people, has a really good eye contact, and so she's going to be real easy to work with there. So as far as her future home, she does get a little bit excited about things, and not all the time, but every once in a while she has moments where she can get a little bit mouthy, where she just wants to grab onto things because she does get so excited. So I could see that that would be a concern if you have really little people in the home, especially crawlers or toddlers. So I would suggest that the children be older just while she's a puppy. So probably, I'm thinking around 5 years old, just old enough to be able to to help them to understand, keeping their stuff picked up so that she's not getting it, and then also them being able to get up out of the way if she does get a little bit excited and wants to grab their fingers or their toes, things like that. We just don't want that to be a frustration for anybody. But because she does have medium energy, she would do good with an active family, or with a family that's a little bit more chill, or a combination in between. Also good with elderly, because she does pay such good attention to her people. And she's also great with the other dogs. She's super excited to get out and go visit all of them, and to visit our other pets that we have on the farm as well. So she would do great with others in the home. It's not necessary, but she would definitely enjoy that. And she's also one that, because she is so aware of everything and her environment, she's one that, I don't want any of the puppies to be left home alone. That's something that we really work on making sure is not happening while they're puppies. But obviously they can't go everywhere with us. But she's one that will definitely need to make sure that that's definitely not happening on a regular basis all the time, until she starts to get older and starts to understand and can transition into that. Because she is so aware of her environment, I don't think she's going to be quite as easily distracted with a chew toy if you're going away for several hours a day. So she's definitely going to be aware and know that you're gone and be worried about you. So that's something to keep in mind as far as her future home life. She'll be great to go and travel, and I think go and meet new people, new places, because she does learn so fast and she does get excited about new things. Should we do another close-up with you, my sweet? And this is our Miss Pink Girl. Good job.